Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Strict501, and today I want to go over 5 things you guys can do to get ready for World Tier 5 and Tidal Basin. Now, if you haven't heard, on April 5th, World Tier 5 and Tidal Basin will be released, and this will include World Tier 5 with a new added top gear score, also the possibility of getting the exotics that have not yet been obtained in-game. It comes with Tidal Basin, the new stronghold. It comes with cycling, invaded missions, and strongholds. And it also comes with the new gear sets that is going to completely change the way us as players gear. So this is pretty much going to be a complete reset of our gear, our builds, stuff like that. Now, there's still a ton of different stuff you guys can do to get ready to be able to get the max gear score as quick as possible, to get your builds going as quick as possible. Now, the first thing we have is to max out your food, water, and components. Now, what these allow you to do is to give them to an officer at a control point, and for every one of these you give that officer, you get a certain amount of XP, which will build up over time and allow you to get the level up caches that give really good gear much quicker. Another very important thing about this is once you give them a certain amount of resources with the perk detection, it'll allow you to see loot in an area around you for a certain amount of time, which will make looting any chests, any resource boxes, anything like that much easier. Now, the second thing is to max out all of your crafting materials. So this is your titanium, your carbon, your ceramics, all the stuff you get for opening bags and boxes in the world, but also maxing out the materials you get for deconstructing weapons and armor. And what this is so helpful for is when you want to recalibrate any of your weapons or armor, you don't have to go around farming to recalibrate more. Since you're maxed out, you're going to have a big supply of it. This also helps with crafting any weapons or armor you want that maybe you haven't gotten a good roll of yet, and you can craft the weapon you want, craft an armor piece, craft a mod if you need to, and it just allows you to completely focus on farming weapons, armor, the new gear sets, doing all that type of stuff without running around and just opening boxes and bags for materials. Now, the third thing we have is to stock up on faction keys. Now, these are primarily found in the sewers scattered across the open world, and what these keys allow you to do is open up the hidden faction boxes that are scattered across the open world, main missions, and strongholds, which will come with 2 or more high-end pieces of armor, weapons, or mods. But there's also already an exotic weapon, the Chatterbox, tied to opening up specific of these faction boxes. And with 2 exotic weapons that we know are in the game not being obtained by anybody in game yet, there's a possibility that with Tidal Basin and World Tier 5 that another one of these exotic weapons could be tied to other faction boxes. Now, for number 4, you're going to want to get as many weapon mods as you possibly can. Now, once you hit level 30, make sure you have all your side missions completed, because most of them will give you a weapon mod. And past that, the only way you're going to get weapon mods is to be in World Tier 4 and do alert level 3 control points. Now, how you do this is you complete random world events that are tied to a specific control point, and every one you do will increase the alert level. Now, once it hits alert level 3, make sure you go do it. I would not recommend getting it to alert level 4 because that makes it ridiculously hard. So just get alert level 3, then complete the control point, and it will always give you a random mod that you then go back to your crafting station and craft, and you will permanently have it. There are a lot of weapon mods that completely change up the viability of certain weapons, such as the extended mag for 5.56 rifles that gives 30 plus rounds in the magazine. Now, the 5th and final tip is just to farm up as many weapon and armor pieces as you possibly can to try to get the talents that you're going to want no matter what world tier you're in. So that's stuff like clutch, that's your, rate of fire on ARs, all of your weapon mods, all of your armor mods, all that type of stuff. Now, I don't exactly know how the transferring of different talents and stuff are going to work into the gear pieces, but you still have all the talents and good rolls you're going to want in your weapons, all the pieces that you're not using the new gear sets on. You're going to want all that type of stuff, especially like super strong, heavily used mods or talents such as clutch, the 10 rate of fire on your ARs, your LMGs, your SMGs, that type of stuff, your berserk on your chest pieces, all that type of stuff, you can get pieces that have it on it, so you're able to recalibrate it onto other pieces if you need to, once you have, you know, your top gear score in World Tier 5, and then you're just farming up to try to get the best possible pieces you can. So that has been my top 5 list of how to get ready for Tidal Basin and World Tier 5. Subscribe if you want to see more Division 2 content. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below what you think about Division, what you think about World Tier 5 and Tidal Basin, what you're going to be doing to get ready for it, and thanks for watching.